stakes on the Brothers of the Heart to become the tag team champions. Although recently the Brothers of the Heart have actually come under fire. Well, more specifically, Mewtwo has come under fire from who else? Myst, Motone. I'll explain that later though, because Mewtwo wasn't the only person that Myst decided to attack. And quite frankly, all he's doing is alienating himself further from the rest of the roster. But to be blunt, I don't think he really cares. Boot to the stomach there by Zinyak, and well landed there. Tails, no! Oh, he just gets big booted right in the face. Nicely done. And there, and now elbow shots here by Zinyak. Very nicely done there, and oh! Alright, Zinyak now. Blasted from behind it, just smashing Tails his face into his knee. Uh-oh. Zinyak there, flapjack. And look at Randy Lee now. There's a cover going on. 1, 2, and no! Tails there having to try and keep the fight going. Of course, I've got to wonder now what emotions are going to be running through Tails' mind following what he just saw. Of course, it doesn't surprise me that he seems to be targeting Zinyak a lot. Particularly considering what we just saw a few moments ago. I mean, Desann and Shadow, in a way of trying to demonstrate their power, they decide to demonstrate it on Lucario. And, you know, Shadow was pointing out about how much smaller and weaker Lucario has become. I mean, I knew Lucario was a sex slave, but just looking at him there, okay, you could just tell when you looked at him that clearly there's something wrong. And I think we can all guess what that something is. I think we all know what that something is. But they don't seem to care. And you see Tails still going after Zinyak right now. And again, I state it, could you really blame him? Look at this! Leg drop to Gat! All I can say right now is that the cabinet, they seem to have done a lot just to get themselves hated, but truth be told, I don't think they care because they're protected. That's the whole thing about it. The cabinet are protecting Bowser, and Bowser is protecting them. That's the whole thing. This Koopism, it pretty much allows members of the cabinet to get away with everything they're doing. And the only way I think that they could be properly punished is if the faith were to fall. You would have to kill off a religion. Ah, the brainbuster there. But a religion doesn't die easily. But he stops there. Now look at this. Gat, uh-oh. Oh, this gets tossed there. I must apologise right now, people. I've got a bit of a cold right now, but this is probably the only time I would have been able to voice this. Belly to belly throw, And now, uh-oh! A clothesline again there to Tails. Now a sleeper hold applied, you see now. Look at this right now, it's got up top! Breaks that one up, and thank God. I think I can speak for everyone here when we say we do not want to see Zinyak win this one. Of course, we will be seeing more of the cabinet in action later tonight. We have, well, following this, we'll be seeing women's tag action, in which we will see Samus, Aran, Juhasz teaming up with Faith Connors to take on the women's champion Zeena and Crazy Amy. We'll then be seeing non-title action. We have Jack Stanbridge facing Zoroark. We have tornado tag action as two rather unusual teams here. Sebulba and ME will take on Myst, Motone and Anakin Skywalker. Of course, this follows on from the events that happened on the road, in which Myst Motone was able to pick up a win over ME with a major assist. Oh man, that shot there, and I think we'll be cut. There you go, we just saw it there. Tails has been busted open. But just as I was saying, people, the events that followed the Myst Motone getting a win over ME with a major assist from SMCS. Of course, SMCS is not on the active CXWI roster, but he is representing TNE at Golden Ambitions. Of course, the brand supremacy matchup. CXWI, TNE, ACW, and COH. We're still yet to find out who the two reps are for the other two brands, though. Of course, there have been comments on the base operations from I pray I pronounce this correctly, Sonny Hammond. And he's been talking about COH and how he's a part of COH. So people have assumed that he is the rep for COH. However, we're still yet to get any kind of confirmation of it. Armbar applied. Of course, following the Tornado Tag Team match that I mentioned about a few moments ago, we will see Alyssa taking on Tavion. And then, of course, the main event tonight, Desann and Shadow against Austin Juhasz and the Arbiter. And following the actions of earlier, I mean, bless me. The gap drop, and Zinyak getting back up from it and getting tossed outside. And now a cover on Randy Lee. And a kick out. And Tails flies out to go for Zinyak. And again, I say it, following the actions of earlier tonight, I hope Desann and Shadow get what's coming to them. I mean, I'm not going to jump to this conclusion about it, but because I don't know if it does, but it did clearly look like Lucario has. Okay, I'm just going to say 8. But either way, Lucario is practically, you can see it right there, but he was practically defenseless. He was practically defenseless against them. And I'm seriously praying that Arbiter and Austin Juhasz destroy the fucking shit out of them. Tripped up there by Gat. Lee and Tails now. Oh, look at this, a backslide! It is the most devastating move in CXWI, and oh! He almost had it! But Gat now! Gat drop! Got it! Tails comes back in though, as does Randy Lee. There's one for Tails. And here comes one for Lee. Got it. Cover! Oh, and Zinyak, they're bringing the full 400 down. Nice shot there. Oh, the brain buster there, the Gats, and looks like another one's coming. Yep. And now, well, Gats down, and take a look at Tails. Oh, he ends up running right into Zinyak, and here's the worm. Ow! And that one there now. Picking him up, and Tails now attempting a lift on Zinyak. Gats still in days. Oh! No, he's not. Boom! Shot there. And now look at Randy Lee. Jackhammer! Oh, cows that one there. The referee ends up being knocked down. And right now, Tails. Nicely done there. And now. Oh, look at this. A cover on Gat! And Zinyak doesn't notice it! And Gat kicking out. Quickly breaking up that bear hug. Of course, when it comes to the just pure weight, no one delivers a bear hug like Zinyak. And you see that Gat able to get out that double team attempt. And Gat drop. Tails gets up. There's one for Tails. And Zinyak, oh! And the other shot there, and again here, Gat step. Whoa! That time he missed it. Heart attack. Man, oh man, what these teams are willing to do to get the edge right now. Tails now. Woo! And Gat on the spin. Nicely done that. Oh, and Zinyak there flies back in. That's the thing about the hype. That's the thing about the big guys here in CXWI. Don't assume they're going to stay on the ground, because they can fly as well. You see now. Oh, look at. Oh, from behind. And now. Upsy daisy! Gat dropped to Zinyak! Cover!
1, 2, 3!
Gat got it! Well, I said earlier about the Deadly Saints needing to get an edge. They just got it. They got it, and they got it big. Johnny Gat picks up the win. Here's how a Gat drop. Gat drop puts Zinyak away for the 3 count. And it secures some momentum for the Deadly Saints. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, look at the Savak out here now! And now double teams being landed! And now, oh my god! Just look at this assault right now, and oh god, now getting back up to his feet! Oh god! Oh, just feeds him right to Zavok! And now choke slam! And look at this right now, Gat's been completely laid out! Here comes the fast star!